But I think that's most people having a laugh, right? Why not? Because all these kind of polls, you should never take them serious, right? I mean, that's not anything I'm going to lay back on and go, oh. No!
Well, it must have done so. It must be proud of it somewhere. Like one of the 100 greatest Britons. That's incredible.
Yeah, but there were some crazies in there too.
no evidence of that.
I don't like the idea of lists and saying one person is better than another. For what reason? I mean, it's good enough that we all contribute, and I like it like that. I mean, you know this, I've rejected awards and rewards in this industry ad infinitum. Occasionally I'll pick one up, right? But there's usually a really spiteful reason in it. But generally, no, I don't like to see competition in music of all things. Music is the great upper lifter. It's outside of all the other artistic structures. And it gives us the opportunity to fully, completely express ourselves without a sense of having to compete. Now, unfortunately, a lot of bands have ruined that concept. But, hello, that's the concept I mean when I say pop music, right? Fuck, they're all in a band. The Ken Dodds. It's a conspiracy. I don't like competition in music. I've never believed in a chart system. I don't like it. It doesn't work. It's music, and music is done for all of us. But the most basic honesty is don't copy somebody else's. For fuck's sake, please don't be doing that. Right? And that's the trouble. That's the trouble with categories. As soon as you get a category, there's 10,000 fucking idiots wanting to be exactly like you. They're practicing jazz.
Was it true you were offered an MBE? Pardon? Is it true you were offered an MBE? Or is that an MBE? Were you offered an MBE?
No, what a fucking fabulous lie.
It must have been a night.
Oh, come on, I mean, you don't have to repeat this tired old axiom. Yeah, here we go. How the fuck would I kneel while the Queen held a sword? What kind of stupid is that? Hey!
I forgot how entertaining it is.
I have studied my history.
Have you kind of sacrificed any of your life looking for perfection? I mean, are you
I haven't sacrificed nothing. I'm incredibly lucky. I landed really well, fairly consistently, and I think that's a lot to do with educating myself and being able to assess a situation immediately, rather than hang around and wait for others' opinions and be misled into wrong directions, right?
Yeah.
Keep it smart and keep your brain in the library. It's the best place for you, really, when you're young. It really is. For me, it was. And I still think that I missed the demise slowly of tearing down of record stores, libraries. These are fantastic places of information. It ain't gonna happen on the internet, boys and girls. You know this already, don't you? Yeah. See, I told them. Works best that way.
So you don't. So you only serve the internet for
I
porn?
hate it. I absolutely hate it. I really do. I hated it in the initial period too, because the porn was only in little JPEGs. I had to wear big lenses, and I'm damn sure that's what's ruined my eyes. Who do I sue? A boy named Sue. Cashing.
You've actually funny as you are.
when I do something, I study all the way.
You were quite a serious chap at 20.
Yes, there's not much about penetration I'm not aware of.
Do you ever think of old Malcolm at all? Do you ever, does that ever?
Well, when you're penetrating, you're not really thinking.
Does he ever cross your mind and sort of thinking of him sometimes? You think of him fondly?
Oh, fuck, I've got him on. Well, you're excited. Hang on to your clipboard, lad.
Well, I
can't hear you now. That's
I know you don't understand that. I wrote. I ghost wrote his autobiography. I ghost wrote Malcolm's autobiography. You can't really. I ghost wrote Malcolm's autobiography. I think I told you that last time, which has never been published for all sorts of legal reasons. But I just wondered what, as the years have gone by, he's been dead, 8 years now?
No, he's dead, he can ghostwrite his own.
Now the years have gone by, do you think of him fondly now?
This is a question like that reminds me of, I don't know, Frankie Howard.
The same.
No, listen, I don't want to hear bad words about people who have died.
No.
My attitude is move on. Try to remember the good. And I was still trying. Some of them there, shall I?
So, with you say you're doing a new album with Pill? I know you mentioned.
Yeah, trying.
Yeah, have you been recording while you've been on the road and stuff? I think I've read somewhere. Yeah. How does that work then? How do you?
With great difficulty. I think we've probably taken on more than we can chew this year. Right? But that's kind of the way we are, and well, we need to do it, while there's still some cash in the kitty. Because it is all really, whether you like it or not, money. You cannot do fuck all in this world without it. But you can also destroy everything with too much of it. And so the kind of pauper's line that we run, we play gigs, we earn enough to record, and we try to record, and then we go out and do some more gigs, and hopefully the album sells, and it's a very healthy mental cycle. Jazz again. It's very hard to maintain, because there are fluctuations in audience attendance, and if it's certain seasons and you're out of sync with that, you don't have enough. Right? And then that's very hard. We're never going to get into the borrowing money end of it, because that ain't going to happen. So Pill will survive as long as there's an audience out there interested in us.
I was talking to someone last night that thought you played fairly small venues. You could play much bigger venues if you wanted to.
I don't want.
That's what I thought.
No. I want to see you. You matter. Fuck's sake. This is what I've done this for. I've done this to share, not to hibernate or hide behind a ridiculous Jay-Z, Beyonce fucking circus of Minecraft. No. Maybe I'll do the QE too. I would like to. Only for really selfish reasons, In between the porn, one day I accidentally came across the luxurious cabins on board that ship, and I really liked the double balcony one. And I thought, well, if I do 2 matinees a day, they might give me that. So there you know, the only reason I do a cruise ship is for a double balcony luxury suite. Would I fuck? Who'd want to be in a thing like that in a high sea swilling about as the bed rocks about off a balcony down 2 flights of stairs? No, I'm sensible about that. But it's a nice thought, do you know? It's a nice thought. So I'd like to go to the Galapagos too, because I've always been interested in that. But then I'm aware too that, do you know that place is being destroyed by eco-tourists? Right? They're wearing it out. And you know what eco-tourists look like. They're the dumbest fucks on earth. They're socialist rucksacks and sensible fucking slippers. Killing the wildlife. Oh, that's an ass. God almighty. And so then that takes me to zoos too. I despise zoos. I see zoos. Yeah, always have. Zoos are prisons that we force animals into. That's so not nice. Nothing should be in a cage. Nothing. Including human beings.
I think it's a little stink in the room.
Unless they're child molesters or support Tottenham. Can't help it!
Such a pleasure to see you again. Every 10 years, I think.
Are we done yet? I'm desperate for a cigarette and a proper drink. I'll be in the pub across the road.
It's funny, I interviewed Rex Davies here last year, and he lit up on stage. And,
what a bravado!
And I actually asked him if he had a question for you. And he came over and he said, if you could do it all over again, who would you do it over?
Well, I'd asked Ratty why he now dresses like a funeral director. No, they've all gone that way, ain't they, with the Crombies and...
But I remember talking to
trying
him...
to look like businessmen. I mean, there's a lack of identity in a lot of these fellas. They used to have some kind of sense of bravado, but I always knew initially there was a weakness in them. They weren't representing themselves. They were trying to adhere to a movement. Clingers, catches on, or that stuff that clogs your drain pipes.
Funny, I remember you saying to me you had a bit of respect for Rat. He was one of the few people you had a bit of respect for.
I think you just heard it.
Yeah.
I spoke, didn't I? That's respect.
But you never had very good things to say about, like that in from 77.
Don't talk about people like that to me, please. Don't waste my fucking time.
Really? Well, I remember when as I say, last time we met was in Marina Del Rey, and when we spent the whole day together, and it was quite amazing. And we both got absolutely pissed on Saki, which was.
You're a liar.
And then you offered me out.
I did not. No, I escorted you out. I did not get pissed.
You accused me of being...
I do not get pissed. You know this.
And you accused me of being a Spurs fan.
Tell it like it is.
No, you did get pissed.
Very important, that.
But you accused me, this was about 11 years ago, and you accused me of being a closet Spurs fan, which I thought was a gross insult.
Yeah, well, that's hence the Tottenham reference. But everything is not being nasty here. There's slight undercurrents of humour. I'm not a bad-minded person, not about anybody or anything. Everything is done in fun. And if we can't take the piss out of each other, then we've got no life at all. Right? I don't believe in being politically correct. I like incorrect.
Do you get sort of annoyed when people ask you for like political opinions? I mean, I suppose with the pistols it was political.
Yes, because the only political opinions you'd ever have is, look, they're all cunts, fuck off. People that want power, and they all want to end up as businessmen, and, you know, there it goes. And so America has cut out the middleman and now voted in a businessman without a politician.
But it's showbiz, isn't it, American politics?
Is it? Is it? Do you know much about it?
No.
You think so, but it's not. There's something a little bit more smarter going on there.
Oh, definitely.
In that politicians have fucked the place up for an awful long time.
Yeah.
And anything that's an alternative fuck-up is interesting in itself. Hello. That's what punk is, isn't it? An alternative fuck-up.
Do you enjoy doing these chats? Do you
No,
like
I hate them. No, I genuinely do, because I don't like to feel centred in, you know? I lose the sense of camaraderie with it by being on a stage apart from you in that way. Whereas if I'm at live singing, I feel at one with you. This, I feel kind of vulnerable.
So it's a more personal experience for you?
No, it's torture. Yes, it is. Because it makes me feel like I'm trying to act special, which I certainly don't want to be.
No, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what,
I'd like to believe I'm one of the people, but I still have it in me, and I'm warning you, it's my fucking stage, don't get on it. And that will always be. Because I worked hard for this. I worked hard for this. But I didn't work hard for this chit-chat shit.
What made you have that time off with Hill? You know, you had what, 20 years, it's like a 40-year career, but you've had 20 years with
They fucking held the purse strings.
Yeah.
Well, my choice.
Really?
Yeah. They bankrolled me out of an industry that I loved and adored.
Right.
And stopped me working, financially made it impossible. It was catch-22. If I raised enough money to rehearse, they wanted a share of that, which meant I couldn't rehearse. And it went on and on and on. So that anyone who would work with me would have to be offering to do that for zero. So you'd book a venue, of course there'd be a fee, they'd grab the fee, so the gig was cancelled. And it went on like that for nearly 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and nothing in this industry supported me. And you think I'm going to accept the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame by loving and adoring us after that? You know? Never. On that fatal note.
So if it came to you, you would never ever accept the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Never. Who the fuck are they? Do you know who they are? Does anybody know who they are? What on earth is this idea of a secret vote? You know, that takes us back to Belgium, doesn't it? No, secret votes, secret laws, secret decrees being put on us of who's good, who's not, who's valid, who isn't. Bollocks, that's not the world I live in.
With the world you live in, has it changed very much? You've been, what, since 77, 76? How's it changed?
Yeah, more bills, higher bills, worse bills, more deficits, more hatred, more contamination, and yet still some goodness continuing through it. Some very nice threads. This is, sometimes when we do festivals, it's interesting. There's some really friendly bands, but then there's the general 70% absolute snob cunt haters. And it shouldn't be like that. This is the wonderful world of music we're supposed to share here. Well, let me tell you, most of them don't want to share. They want to be pop stars. I am a pop star. Don't fucking bother, there's nothing in it.